What's good, y'all? Welcome to New Era Podcast. It's your boy Ben Swayze here with the usual suspects, Fat Boy Maine.
Fat boy, I'm in the building. The two God is here. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a deep breath because fat niggas get winded, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Got my nigga Freddie
Y'all niggas
TV,
on.
man. What's good, Johnny?
It's Freddie TV, New Era Game.
I'm not gonna hold
We
you.
on.
So, back is we did some work last week, and I mean we getting back to it, back to dropping episodes every week like usual. Um, been a lot going on. You know what I mean? We got some announcements, some battles dropped, some classics, some shit that we probably ain't even see. But
hmm
let's get into it. How y'all want to get into this, man? They dropped that sterilized card. How y'all feeling about that?
Sterilized. Say that out
Good
loud.
card.
Sterilized to listen. I'm gonna talk my shit for just a second.
All right.
Yo,
Turn up.
finally we got something that gave me that feel when it dropped. I thought, okay,
Yeah.
this feel like battle rap again. Now that trailer had me lit. I said, okay, all these matchups is fired. Ain't no duds on here.
It's a lot of
Look
good
legit.
matchups.
Yeah.
These niggas gonna rap. This shit look dope. I'm ready for this whole card. It ain't a bad battle on this motherfucker. Not one.
And you know
They
what's
got it right.
crazy too about these
Mm.
matchups? Like, and we're gonna get into all the matchups, whatever, but like all these matchups, like they not it's like one or two matches I'm looking at that's made for a big stage. These are small room battles anyway, like that. If it was never a quarantine and all that, some of these matchups we'd have been like, yo, we want to see these in a volume.
Right.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
Facts.
All right, Danny and Twerk, that wasn't gonna be a small room battle, but that was like in Cali, I think. You know what I mean? And they
hmm
Yeah.
supposed to get it in, so it still wasn't like it wasn't like a super big stage. Even though I think the shit in
Right.
Cali is still like, you know
It
what
was
I
supposed to
mean?
be on traffic or some shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, facts. And I think they try to do it again in a volume. But
hmm
I think I'll just start. I'll start at the top. You know what I mean? And this matchup I think could have been on a big stage because this is like the two best anglers right now, and that's T Top versus Mike P.
Facts.
Like
hmm
Talk about it.
you kind of need a crowd for that matchup. And let me just say this too, yo. Mike P, I kind of feel bad for him a little bit because it's like, on one hand, yo, you getting some fire matchups, bro. But on the second, it's like these are all the shit you should have been getting on the like that major look. You know what I mean? A better look if I did to say that, because I just think it would have just looked better for Mike P on a big stage versus T Top versus Tay Rock. Like with some of these matches, like he just shook the
you know,
room.
what's crazy is I remember like the first episode when we haven't recorded for a minute and Ben was packing everybody up the whole goddamn show. One of his things that he was talking about was Mike P. Accepting the Rum Nitty battle and accepting the Tay Rock battle, but doing it in a video format. And this is gonna be another one of them battles. I just felt like Mike P should have held on. I like the battle, but it's like, damn, I want to see this battle with a crowd. You feel me? Like you said, these are two of the top anglers, and you want the crowd to give them love for the dope shit that we're about to hear. And it's like, it's not gonna be that. We're not gonna get a Mike P versus Danny second round, even if the material is there and it's that fire. It's not gonna be as crazy because there's no crowd to let you know that it's that crazy. They're just gonna run right through it. So this is one of them. Even though I like the matchup, I really wish this was on the stage, man. Like I wish Mike P would hold some of these matches. But it is what it is. We here.
He don't have a problem with it. Don't seem like though. Like he don't be all mad. I think I got this nigga. I think Fat Boy muted his damn self. Fat Boy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, yeah. What you think about the T Top and Mike P joint?
Yo, I agree with what Freddie's saying, but there's a possibility that it don't turn out bad for this nigga simply because the reaction I got watching B Dot was like, okay, it wasn't no crowd for that, and that nigga was talking his shit on that roof. So I don't know, maybe it might still have that effect depending on what Mike P up there talking about. But it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously we want the crowd because that's what we used to. But I don't know, man. It might still hit. I'm not all the way canceling out the fact that it's not gonna hit the same, but I do agree with Freddie. Like it's much better in my mind if this was presented to us on the stage. I ain't gonna front. Cause them T-Top is known to move the crowd, so is Mike P. When them angles start landing, and you want that.
Right.
You want that feel when them niggas start rapping. So
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not mad at the rooftop shit. Don't get me. I'm not mad at it, but that definitely should have been on the stage for sure.
And I kind of brought this up to Saga too, when we were kind of going back and forth on Twitter when the beat up battle was first kind of being presented, and I was like, "Nah, Saga, hold that one." And he's like, "You're not really thinking this through. Like, we don't know when we're gonna be back to having crowds and
Yeah.
and venues and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the time for this matchup, a rooftop. It can happen there. Let's do it. So,
And I ain't
I
gonna lie,
understand, man.
Avocado got that shit looking fire too. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna hold you.
Plus,
Like,
plus this the wave right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
niggas is feeling it, so you better get it out the way now. Like if you're gonna present it, then this probably the best way to do it outside of doing it on the stage. So it's probably not the worst thing ever.
yeah.
Everybody want to be on the roof
I
right now.
definitely like. I definitely one of the people that hit JB. Like, yo, is there a chance that we maybe could get like the standout battles, the shits on the roof or whatever? And I'm glad. Like, I can't complain about this because I'm one of the people that was vouching for at least this. Like, just two
Mm-hmm.
people on the roof. It don't got to be no crowd or nothing like that. So I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I just think that matchup specifically is made for a big crowd. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I mean. Right.
but they both can rap too, though. You know what I mean? Like, Mike P can rap, so it's going to be a lot of
Very
bars
well.
in this as well. Who y'all got
Yeah.
winning? But we ain't even get to that though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Fat.
I'm not really sure. Like usually before we talk, I always look over these cards and sit down for a few minutes and kind of think it through. Just off the top, man, I ain't gonna front. No pun intended. I got T-Top, bro. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think T-Top, just because of what he does that we familiar with, like all the different levels of entertainment he bring, I think he's still gonna do all of that. And we just waiting on Mike to angle. And sometimes you kind of get lost waiting on the angle and you don't appreciate the rap. And I mean, I'm not gonna speak for all the fans and say that's what everybody gonna do, but just me, I feel like I might get tangled up in waiting on that angle, that famous Mike P angle. I still think he one of the best niggas in battle rap. When somebody gotta get a good talking to, Mike P gonna come talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? All your business is out in the street. So do you want to stand in front of that? Not necessarily, but this T-Top, dog. He done weathered that shit versus Arst, and there ain't much more you gonna say to this nigga that's gonna hurt more than what Arst tried to do. So I got T-Top,
Yeah,
bro.
Well, all
I'm
right. Let
rolling
me.
with T Top too. I feel like
Yeah, go ahead.
Top has new angles to use towards Mike, and I feel like Mike only has shit that we've already heard about T Top. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really new that I know that he could talk to T Top about. But I do T Top. I think T Top should get creative with his angles as far as Mike campaigning for main stage, and now he's accepting all these big names on video battles, and I think he has new shit to talk to Mike about. So I feel like T Top's gonna go crazy, and I got T
Yeah,
Top.
All right.
yeah,
Let me play
I
devil.
agree.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick, right, y'all? So Mike P, right? All right. Who's the better rapper? Do y'all think is a better rapper?
Mike,
To me, Mike P. I think bar
me
for
too.
bar, I think Mike P is better, right? I think
Yeah.
yes, them angles do hit hard, but it's easy to say, well, why would he do? Why would T Top's a better angler, but why would he go super angle flow in a rooftop battle with no crowd? But he did that against Tay Rock. And I mean, that shit
Mm-hmm.
definitely worked.
I still ain't seen that one. Damn.
Oh yeah, you wildin'. You got to see that. They was wildin'.
I don't. I'm not
I
sold
think
on
in
Mike
this,
P being better, flat out better rapper. It's like a tie in my mind.
yeah,
Mm.
I think Mike P is more heavy with the words.
Mike P
I think
got
his
better wordplay.
vocabulary a little more diverse, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like he's the better rapper.
All right,
Cause
all
T
right.
Hmm.
Top will
It's
smoke a
definitely
nigga.
preference. It's definitely preference because T Top will
Yeah,
relate to
it's
certain
probably
people,
preference, bro.
and Mike P is like he's a wordsmith. And I
Right.
think this
Yeah,
type of this type of environment for a battle with just y'all two, like I think Mike P can kind of wrap circles around him, bro. I'm not
Mm.
saying that's going to happen. What I am
well,
saying,
okay, you saying that, but okay, go back. Did Mike P wrap circles around Suge?
that was a
Clearly, he
big
can out
stage
rap
though.
Suge.
That was a different stage, bro. That's
Nah,
what I'm
did we
saying.
that was a That's a small room environment versus an MC that cannot out rap you. That shit did not pan out well.
Hold on, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Where did Mike P and Suge battle?
And
That was
that first volume, I think, right?
yep. The one with the spray painting on the
That
brick
was
wall and
volume
shit.
one. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah.
So it's like that
Yeah.
shit didn't pan out for that nigga. Then I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
saying
you're
it
right.
won't work now. I'm
But nah, it's
saying
still
that just
different though. But it's still
being a better
different though. It's
lyricist.
still different
Yeah,
though, bro. Cause the volume, yes, the volume is a small room, but you around all your peers, and Mike P only be pulling up with like his girl, bro. Like not to
that's
say
true.
like
Yeah.
the volume do be kind of having the gas in it, bro. Jersey being there heavy, you know, twerking all them fuck with Suge. Suge, he brotherhood, bro. He got niggas that's go a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more hard. Like it's just y'all two on that rooftop, bro. It's gonna be quiet. Like I don't know, bro. I got Mike P 2-1.
Mike P gotta go the angle route though. He can't just show up against T Top and just try to out rap him.
Yeah, he
Like this
gonna
is what
go the angle
everybody's
route.
looking for.
But I think he
Yeah,
know that. I mean, yeah, he don't have a choice.
and he's good
He
at
don't
it
have a
though.
choice.
He's really fire at
Yeah,
angles.
that's his bag. That's his lane.
Yeah.
It ain't. Yeah, this ain't far fetched for him to try to pull that off. So that
But
makes sense.
I think Rum Nitty kind of opened the door, and it's crazy because Rum Nitty don't really angle. But I think T Top's gonna snatch that little bit of angle that Rum Nitty used when he said, "You're always trying to break people down, Mike P. You're always trying to tell people how to move, but you don't move like that yourself, and it don't work for you. You feel me? Like how you gonna tell somebody else how to move, but it ain't working for you?" And I think T Top's gonna take that angle and make it fire.
Ooh,
You know what
that
I'm saying?
shit going cut. That's going
Yeah,
to cut deep.
Yeah,
yeah,
And you know T Top going to work that angle. If he get in that bag, that's going to be crazy.
yeah.
I'm with
That's
you
going to be
on.
fire.
I think that battle's gonna be crazy though. It's I'm interested to see how they go on, like what approach they take. But I
Yeah.
got Mike P 2-1. Y'all both got T Top. I got Mike P
T
2-1.
Top 2-1. That's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy though. Like it's
Um,
gonna be a good battle.
Next you got motherfucking damn. Which way I want to go with this, yo? We're going from top to bottom. I got Danny Myers versus New Jersey Twerk.
Here we go.
I see some people saying that I forgot who it was. Somebody said that Twerk is like he feeds off of the crowd. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, that nigga Twerk is gonna do him regardless, no matter where he at, yo. I think the same thing with Danny Myers. Like, they gonna be high energy no matter where they at. It's a lot of animosity in this battle.
Yeah.
I don't think Twerk want to lose this battle either. Like I think Twerk like he wants to fuck Danny up, just like I think Danny want to really kill Twerk. Um, we might
I
end up
think Danny
getting
wants to kill Twerk a little more. But go ahead.
yeah, but I think Twerk is annoyed by Danny. Like yo, this nigga been talking wild shit. Like I gotta smoke this nigga. Like, cause if he don't,
Yeah.
bro, if he don't smoke Danny, I'm not gonna sit here and just lie and say, oh, Twerk is over for Twerk. But niggas is gonna talk more shit than they usually do. Like, yo, this is why you've been ducking him all this time. Like, but I don't really see Twerk dying to Danny. Like, I don't see that happening, bro. I don't know.
All right.
I got Twerk 2-1.
All right, bro.
Go ahead, fat boy, because I got some shit to say about this
All
one.
right. Okay. So I want to, I
What?
think it's easy for me to just say, yo, I think Twerk gonna win this battle. I think he more explosive. The shit he do on that stage is super creative. You know what I'm saying? This is my fear with Twerk though. I think he's used to having that crutch of when he hit a pocket where he don't necessarily know the next bar or whatever,
Mm.
that the crowd is reacting and he can pause and delay and wait. And we don't have a lot of footage of him just rapping straight through for 2 and 3 minutes at a
Right.
time. I don't know because I know what Danny is coming to do. I know he gonna get through all his material clean, nonstop. It ain't gonna have no hiccups in it. He gonna be rocking. I don't know that Twerk gonna do that. I've never seen him do it, so I'm not gonna start now believing that he's just gonna rap right through Danny. I don't got
Right.
that.
Mm.
So as dope as he can be, I think his performance may pale in comparison. And then you do have to factor in Danny clearly wanna beat Twerk in the worst way. And you had at one point where Twerk was saying, "Yo, I'm not even battling this nigga now." Like
Yeah,
that's how
yeah,
mad Danny had this nigga. Like I'm not even battling you no more. But you know, Danny want this win more than
yeah.
anything. He want this win.
Bad, yo. He want this
Mm-hmm.
win
So
bad, yo.
I got Danny and I got Danny in a dope battle. But is we gonna be surprised if
But here's
Twerk
the
win?
thing, though.
Fuck
What is
no,
Danny gonna say to Twerk? Twerk, there's a lot of shit Twerk can say. Like Twerk could type son Danny, like nigga, you older than me and you still my son.
Nah,
fam. Do you
Danny got a
realize
lot to
that
say to Twerk,
Danny has a ton of shit he could
Yeah.
say to this nigga?
and he
And
could say he was ducking too. When did
yeah,
Twerk
that's
get alcohol poisoning or some shit? That's when he posted the pic from the hospital in the hospital
you
gown.
know
His
that
first
bar
post.
coming. You know that bar is coming.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I feel
So
kind of the
yeah.
opposite of Ben. Like, I don't think Twerk cares about this battle at all. And when Twerk doesn't care about a battle, in my opinion, there's no way I'm being a betting man. I'm gonna put my money on Twerk. I think Danny wants this battle way more. I think he has more shit to say to Twerk. And I'm gonna roll with Danny 2-1. Damn, there was another point I wanted to make about this, but I can't think about it right now. Fuck. Go ahead
well,
though, man. Yeah, I
try
got
to
Danny
try to catch your
2-1.
try to catch your thought though. I mean, I got a question though while you think about it. When
Mm-hmm.
is this shit happening? What's the date on this?
They said the first battle was dropping Monday. They not gonna say when the day because it's not an event. They
This
just been
coming Monday?
nah, it said Monday. Hold on, cause I don't
They
wanna
say
give out
June
the
8th or some shit
wrong
like that.
info. It was something like that. All right, it says URL presents STERALIZE 2 dropping exclusively on the app. First battle drops Monday, June 8th.
All right, bet. So they got a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. I don't. I
I'm glad you
just
started with these two battles first, though, because out of this whole card, these two battles I wanted to see on the stage most. And I think this is the other one because it's a grudge match, kind of. And like you said, Danny had Twerk mad annoyed to the point where he didn't even want to battle him. Or, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "Fuck that, I'm not doing the battle." So it's like
yeah.
I like grudge matches like that on stage because it can get crazy and personal. The energy could be through the roof, but it's all good, man. We're gonna see.
Yo, I still got
Danny need this win.
that was a I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, Fat Boy, that was a good ass fucking like when you said about the whole just rapping through, like I get exactly what you're saying, bro. It's like as far as like there's no pauses on that rooftop. Like you gotta just go. Like you gotta get to
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think that Danny does do a better job at that. I just think Twerk is way more creative, bro. Like to but then again,
Like,
nigga,
okay, let's all right,
nigga
for
kinda got me ready
example,
to change
right?
my fucking pick.
Let's say Twerk, you know how Twerk set up for them big haymakers and deliver them dope lines, right? He's so used to waiting for the crowd to react that when that reaction is not there, how do you handle just going straight to the next bar, just straight rap for two? I don't see him doing that, bro.
And
I don't see him doing it.
we didn't see Twerk release no kind of like quarantine battle where he just kind of rapped through it. We seen Danny,
Did,
and I think
did
he did
Twerk?
one
I
with
was about to say,
RBE. You know what I'm
when the
saying? We
last time we
seen
seen
Danny
Twerk
rap
battle?
straight through.
When the last time
He
we seen
did that
Twerk
shit
battle?
with Saga, but that was like a theme battle against Saga. It wasn't like a real, you know what I'm
And
saying,
even
back and
then, if
forth.
you paid attention, he wasn't rapping clean through. Like you could catch a couple of the little stutters, like he had to bring it back once or twice on a couple of them lines. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's not rapping straight through. He's not doing that, bro. And that to be able to do that is somebody who rehearses and rehearses and rehearses, and that's not Twerk. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, as much as I fuck with Twerk, and I just want to say, yo, I think if we going pound for pound, who's the better MC? I still think it's Danny Myers, but who's more electrifying? Who's gonna bring that energy? This is not a stage. This ain't a show. This is a
Yeah.
Yeah.
one-on-one on a rooftop. I got Danny winning this battle.
But don't
I
get it
got
fucked
Danny.
up. It's still unknown. You know what I'm saying? We could all be wrong and Twerk might show up
Of
and be
That's
course,
what I'm
of
incredible with
course.
saying,
no
bro. It's
crowds. You know what I'm
still
saying?
Listen,
Twerk,
we
bro.
talking about
Like
Twerk, bro.
Right.
We ain't doing that. We talking
Right.
about
Right.
Twerk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
that's gonna be one of those. Everybody gonna be tuned into that. Like that might be one of the highest viewed like app battles, bro. Like cause niggas been yo this debate of Twerk ducking Danny and Danny not
Mm-hmm.
getting the battles that he deserve and niggas been waiting to see this for a while, bro.
I hope it goes the way Ben said. I hope Twerk really wants to kill him just to shut him up because that's gonna make the battle fire.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fact. This next battle, we actually had him on the show, and he actually told us that he wanted Geechi. We got Chilla Jones versus Geechi Gotti. I'm not mad at this being a small room battle. I mean, a rooftop battle. We
Yeah.
seen what Geechi did against B Magic. He was
Hmm.
snapping, yo. He snapped against B Magic.
Yeah.
Chilla Jones on the roof, bro, with no crowd there, bruh,
Yeah.
bruh.
That's gonna hit different.
Yeah.
That
That's
nigga
gonna hit
Geechi is in
different.
for a fight right now, bro. This might be one of
Yeah,
his
and I
toughest
mean it.
matches.
I
Do you think
mean
the
it in the
rooftop?
most.
Do you think the rooftop favors Chilla Jones in this matchup? Like, you
Yeah,
think
that's exactly what I'm about.
Hell
It's
yeah.
dog. I mean it in the most literal way. This gonna hit so different for Chilla Jones to be able to rap straight through his material.
Yeah,
All the schemes, like it's gonna be
yeah.
layered, bro.
It's gonna
You
be
know how this nigga rap, and
super
it's
layered.
Geechi Gotti. This not some regular battle. He battling somebody to smack, just giving him a plate. Nah, this is Geechi, bro. The way he came against Nitty, you know he bringing that same level of
Yeah,
material to this battle. This
Yeah.
battle gonna be fire,
yo, that
bro.
nigga
This gonna be
Chilla need to
fire.
be EFB, yo. I wouldn't mind seeing Chilla as EFB. Like he
That'd be
really,
dope.
Actually,
huh?
I can fuck with that.
I can fuck with
Yeah.
that too, bro.
I can
Like,
fuck with that.
you put
I
Chilla
mean, you
on the
never know.
scene,
Didn't they do that with who they do that with? They
it's
did that with
Bi.
Big K. After he battled Big K, he was
Did it with
EFB.
Jerry West.
And they did that shit with B Magic, right? After they battled, he was EFB.
Yeah.
So that might happen. Who fucking
And
knows?
Chilla Jones did the quarantine shit against Danger, and he rapped straight through. And I thought that shit
I
was
didn't watch
fire. A lot
that.
of people kind of slept on. I really liked Chilla Jones' performance in that. Like
You said that
he
Chilla. I
was
might
going
watch that
crazy.
today. I might.
That shit was fire. Danger Zone was fire in that too. But Chilla Jones,
You
he
know what
was
it is,
crazy.
bro? It's so many like battles, my nigga, like that's dropping, and you would think the fact that niggas ain't got nothing else to do but stay in the house that we would watch every single one of these shits. And something is not connected. You know what I mean with the fans and those type of battles. There's a reason why everybody's not like yo, bro. I watch a lot of battle rap, bro. I watch a lot of battle rap, bro. I haven't even watched 50. I probably watched 50% of all these shits that dropped
Well,
so
I can
far.
tell you
Yeah.
why. Because they're not being promoted as a card. And we not like we doing right now. We anticipating all these battles because they being sold collectively. They had a trailer. We had a whole
Mm,
build up, and you know you're gonna get some face offs and all that other shit leading up to this or whatever. There's a whole lot of momentum, but these quarantine battles are just like, all right, we got Rock versus Mike P randomly.
yeah,
Okay, all right, well, I mean, then you watch it. It lasts about 10, 15 minutes, and then you turn that shit off. It's no juice behind none of that shit.
yeah.
So when niggas drop it and then some niggas watch the battle, you get on Twitter and within 20 minutes, niggas already saying that was ass or this nigga was trash or whatever. And you just
Yeah.
like, I'm not motivated.
It's
Yeah, it
crazy.
just take all the steam out that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy though, cause like every single rooftop battle, I watched all of them shits. Like the three
Yeah.
that they
Yeah,
did drop,
I
I watched
watched
all of them.
Hmm.
So it's I
these
think
rooftops got my attention. Yeah.
yeah,
Chilla had a rooftop bar too. He said, "I let the pumps off. Give me Lux on the rooftop. We could turn standoff to a jump off or some shit." So he wanted the roof
chill out,
battle.
chilla. No, don't mention beloved, my nigga.
Don't
Chill
ask
out.
for the God, bro.
Don't
Come
don't
I'm
on,
don't
just
do
Chilla.
saying he
that.
wanted a rooftop battle. You know what I'm
Chill
And
saying?
out.
He
we
got
love
it.
you, Chilla. We love you, bro. But don't
You
ask
ever
for the
throw rocks
God,
at the
bro.
sun, you can't reach it, nigga.
Oh,
Fan,
Chilla.
can you imagine
My
Lux on
bad,
that
Chilla. I
roof
forgot I had a
rapping
Harlem
through on a
motherfucker
nigga?
on the phone.
Oh yeah. If Lux raps on that roof,
Yo, if
bro,
Lux
son.
catch a nigga on that,
If
you
Lux
think
rap
that
against a nigga on the roof,
gray hoodie,
I'm jumping
that
off.
gray hoodie is nothing compared to Lux on the roof,
Bruh.
bro. That shit gonna mean a lot. Niggas gonna be out of their
Mm,
minds.
So who y'all
That's gonna
that
got?
be
would.
crazy.
Chill or Geechi? Who y'all got?
Um,
Oh,
damn.
yo, listen. All right, I'm gonna say this. Every time I count Geechee out, he
Yeah.
make an ass out of me. Cause even if I still think he lost, the battle is super close. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say is I got Geechee 2-1. I'm gonna say Geechee 2-1. I'm tired of being stupid at the end of the day. So
I'm gonna go with
let's
Chilla
go.
2-1, man. Chilla's been one of my favorites probably in this last year or so. I'm gonna go with Chilla
um,
2-1.
I, alright. This is how it's gonna go, bro. Chilla's gonna win, yo. Ball for ball, Chilla's gonna win. But I'm gonna have Geechi winning personally. I'm gonna be saying, yo,
Hmm.
I got Geechi winning. But I know the
Right.
masses is probably gonna have Chilla, bro, because it's gonna be so layered, my nigga. Like, and it's not that I won't
Yeah.
catch everything or I can't rewind things to catch it again. But sometimes I don't be wanting to do all that even, yo. I be wanting niggas to get right to the point, like, and Geechi, bro, some of the shit he be saying, it be so simple but so fire, yo. Like when a
Right.
Yo,
nigga told a nigga, yo, I just found out that a ski mask was for fucking skiing. Like I don't know why I thought that shit was
Jesus
so fire. I'm
Christ.
like, yo,
And it was. That's what makes it fire is
I
it's
hated that
like
bar.
it's like you know why
for
that
real?
bar's
Nah,
fire?
that
I'm
shit
gonna
was
tell you
fire, Freddie. You bugging.
The
I'm gonna tell
idea of
you
the
why.
bar was dope. I just hate that he said, I just found out a ski mask was for skiing. Like, if he would have just said,
No,
I just found out a mask was for skiing, that shit just
Nah, that don't
bothered me.
make bro. How many times you ever seen in a movies or TV, whatever, that you see them at a ski slope and a nigga got on a ski mask? I've never seen that.
That's like saying, I got a
Niggas don't be
steak
wearing
knife.
that shit
I
for that.
just found out it's for cutting steaks. Like, come on, man. Like,
bro,
the idea of
bro,
the
you
bar was
missing
fire.
the
He just
you
delivered it kind of.
Nah,
no yo, you missing the whole everything
I
behind what make
just
it
found
fire.
out a box cutter
It's
was for
like
cutting boxes.
nah,
Nah.
hold on. I'm trying to tell you. You
nah.
talking about a nigga who live in a Compton crib, who live a whole different life outside of anybody like me or you. And
Yeah,
that nigga's world is just completely different than what we know. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So for that nigga to say some shit like that is like admitting, like, my nigga, I didn't even know niggas was using it for that. That's some like it just make it hit
Oh,
different,
that
bro.
shit hit
Yeah,
though.
that's a
I
It
fact.
just
don't know.
make it land. It's
I was
fire.
dying laughing, bro. When he said that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, bro, the minute somebody say, yo, I gotta go buy a ski mask or something like that, it's like you either going to do some dirt or you know what I
Right.
mean. You just trying to roll it up, whatever, wear it as a hat. Nobody, bro, that I've ever met in life, bro, was like, yo, I gotta go buy a ski mask. I'm about to go skiing and all that. That's mad funny though. Nigga Freddie said, yo, I just found out a box cutter was for cutting boxes. Like,
That's
I
fucking
get
dumb
that
fire.
part, yo, but
That's what I'm saying. I
nah.
like the idea of the bar. I just hate the way he wrote it down. Like, if just
All right.
maybe if you pulled it out, I just found out this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just
Next,
the way he said it.
I got. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, I got Geechi 2-1 personally, but I know everybody gonna have Chilla, and I'm not going to like debate them on that because I know
Yeah.
why they gonna have Chilla, but it's just for what my preference is. I know preference wise, I'm gonna have Geechi winning.
Yeah.
Next we got motherfucking the King of the Rooftops, Emerson Kennedy versus JC.
Oh my god,
It's
this
gonna be
is
a
a
lot of
bar
rapping, yo.
fest.
It's gonna be a lot of
Yo, you
rapping.
better bring your dictionaries, your
Yeah,
encyclopedias. Don't
yeah.
sit down with your blunt or none of because you missing shit. So put that
Let me
shit
let me
down for
ask y'all
now.
this: has Emerson Kennedy's stock rose with these rooftop battles?
Hell
Clearly, they
yeah.
Because
giving this nigga JC. Yeah, they
he
moving
did
this
he
nigga
did the
right up the
standoff
ranks.
shit with JB. He had a lot of people talking then. He did the rooftop shit against Danny. A lot of talk then.
He the
So
king
I
of the
feel like
rooftops right now to me. Like he might not be the best, but he's the most. He's like he's pioneering that wave right now. Like he's on every rooftop card. It's almost
mm,
like disrespectful now to even have one without him on there.
yeah,
He
Okay,
I
you
like
definitely
I
saying
doing
like
that
that.
just
DK.
brought something to my attention. Why are they not doing the okay? I get that this is like Geechi and Avo's thing. They put something together on the West. URL co-signed it. Cool.
Well,
Why are they
yeah,
not doing the what's that shit called? The standoff?
Standoff. Yeah.
Why they not doing it that way? Why
I don't know.
what's the problem?
Don't know. Maybe I
No,
don't know.
no knock to what Avo doing because it's fire. I fuck with it, but the
And that shit
standoff
got a
was
lot of
crazy.
attention when it dropped. Like people was fucking with that.
Yeah. Everybody was
I don't
fucking
know
with it.
why,
The
but
video clips, all that shit.
maybe the standoff is not like because this is more like an event. You know what I mean? This is almost like an event. I don't remember
For
the
like bigger
standoff
names.
being an event. It's just like it's a one and done kind of, not a one and done like that's the only time they're gonna do it, but it's
Right.
just like, you know what I mean? Like they'll do those will just pop up every now and then, like you go a standoff, and it's two different people doing it. You know what I mean? One is Avo, one is JB. Same team,
And
but
All right.
I think JB wanted to keep it where it was kind of random too. Like
yeah,
these matchups are kind of expected on this quarantine card,
right.
but they still
Like the
got to show
band
love
shits
to
when they just
JB. He
popped up. You
started
know what
it.
I mean? I
Yeah.
like something
Okay.
like that. Like I don't like these video battles and shit that they be doing. Like when
I
them
know.
shits
Yeah.
pop up, I'm not excited for those. But if like a standoff pops up on my phone, I'll watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Okay.
even though
I
they just
gotta.
pop up, it's still just like it's a different feeling. Almost like when the band. Remember when the bands first started popping up? It's just like a band battle drop. It's like, oh no, I gotta click that. Like I mean,
Right.
franchise and fucking Mac Mill. I gotta click that. And I don't even watch at the time. Niggas wasn't watching them like that, but Niggas watch
I
that
think
one.
what Fat Boy is saying though is just they promoted it to us like a series, like where are they at? You know what I'm saying? Like drop some more of them up.
Yeah,
I
and
see
this the
that.
perfect time. It's like, okay, we had to keep our social distance, all that other shit. Yeah, it's just two motherfuckers and some cameramen. Like, what was stopping them
Mm-hmm.
from doing that this whole time?
Yeah, that's
I,
crazy.
that's
Holla at
that's my only point. Like, but as far as the battle, all right, I'm gonna say this before I give y'all who I got winning. I please, we gotta put this clip out. URL, please do not break what's already working, bro. When I say that to say this. When y'all gave us the band battles, they was cool the way they was. Then y'all overdid them and got crazy, and then it was too many people gassing in the room. When y'all
yeah.
gave us the fucking volume battles, the first set was cool, and then it was like a fucking crowd in the fucking background at the volume battles. Yo, please don't start giving us these rooftop cars and there's 40 niggas on the roof and we can hear everything in the back. Don't allow that shit, bro. Don't break it. It works fine, just the way it is. Just the two niggas rapping. It's already bad
Yeah.
enough you can hear one or two niggas making comments in between the rounds and shit, and that's cool. But don't have no roof full of niggas, bro.
So you're
I know
saying don't
everybody
over
want to be there. Yeah,
mm,
everybody want to be there. See what's going to happen. Come on, dog. Don't fuck this up.
and
Please
don't
don't fuck this up.
oversaturate it. Don't overdo this shit like
Yeah,
y'all
we don't
did
need this
Bantam.
shit every 2 weeks either, bro. Please don't fuck this up, dog.
Another card in 8 days and shit.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. This working perfect for right now.
Yeah. Even the people
Okay.
that's there, like
It's
all these battlers that's there, let them niggas wait downstairs.
or
Right.
something, just not while we recording, bro. We don't want the gas or no extra
Yeah.
ad libs and shit in the back. But
That's a fact.
JC versus Emerson Kennedy should be crazy. Two of the dopest pens in battle rap. I like the fact that EK getting this look because we don't often, and I mean, hey, shout out to Chilla Jones. We don't reward niggas for pens often, bro. And the fact that he getting a look is kind of dope. So, um, I would like to think he gonna take advantage of this opportunity. But for me, sometimes he try to out rap himself, and I don't know if that's just him being him. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like JC is going to be straight to the point. Whatever he got to say to Emerson Kennedy, you going to get it right then and there. Shit's not going over your head, and it don't sound all extra overlayered and shit like that. So I got JC winning this battle, mostly off first watch. But I on the playback, it's probably a lot closer. To be honest, knowing how these niggas gonna rap, it's probably gonna be closer. I got JC.
How you feeling, Ben?
Um, to go against
You're
JC would just be stupid a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, bro, that nigga don't really lose. Like the
mm-hmm.
last time I really said, yo, JC lost was against Twerk. That was mad long ago, bro. I
Yeah.
clearly said that he lost was like a minute ago, bro. So,
Mm-hmm.
but Emerson Kennedy, like, he just on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just got the glow. You know what I'm saying?
He said Iverson never passed to anybody. What do you know? Iverson never passed the ball, so I don't answer to nobody or some shit. You can't be crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Talk that
yeah.
shit, man.
I,
Yeah.
I
Talk
got.
that shit. Do
But who
you
you got,
yo?
Ben?
Damn, yo. I got. Nah, fuck. I'm gonna keep it 100, yo. I got EK. I got EK 2-1 edge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, right now, bro, he's just on his Bruce Leroy shit. Like, he got the glow. People want to hear what he got to say, but, bro, JC, the better JC opponents is like the better JC gets. So,
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Hit the brake. Hit the brakes. Wait a minute, bro. Wait, yo. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And I hate to cut you off. Maybe I'm wrong though. Just correct me. Didn't we start out the top of the year talking about JC only battling certain niggas
Shout out
and
to
not
Mac.
battling nobody else?
Mac
Didn't we
made that
start the
point.
year like
yeah,
this?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we did. But I
Come
believe in that
on.
anyway, bro. I don't anybody that did believe in that JC was only going to battle Clips, Verb,
Mm.
Loaded Lux, and
And
like
Yeah,
surf.
yeah.
Surf. Whoever believed that, bro, like they was
Right.
delusional just as much as him.
But dog, I
Cause
mean, I get it. I get that it's been Corona. I get that, and I'm not holding dog. We 6 months
nah,
in,
but
damn near. We almost halfway done this year. He ain't got one of them niggas yet. Well, he got clips, right?
he got Clips.
He did get clips. He battled clips early
Mm.
Nigga,
already.
I could battle Clips, nigga. Like Clips will battle anybody, bro. Like if it
That's
like
fucked
Clips,
up to say.
bruh. Clips came to the door and be
That's
like, yo, my
crazy.
nigga, I need you for a battle real quick. You know what I mean? I'm about to start a league up. You know what I mean? Like not to say that Clips do all those battles for everybody and battle everybody, but it ain't. It ain't like getting Clips now, bro. Is not like getting Surf. I'm not gonna hold you. If a nigga was like, yo, I got Clips
Yeah.
next week, niggas would be like, oh, word, that's fire. If a nigga be like, yo, I got Surf next week, niggas would be like, wait, you lying, my nigga. You ain't got no fucking Surf. It's just, it's
That's a
the
that's a whole nother now that you saying that, that's a whole nother discussion because it's almost time to bring that out. Y'all saw that Surf and Gnome 10, Surf and Lux. It's official.
I'm
That's
saying,
where it's happening at. You know
but
what I
did you?
mean?
that's a fact.
But I heard, we're gonna say that combo. But
Yeah,
fuck
we
it.
in.
I heard it's in a small room. Did y'all hear that too?
I don't know. I don't know where I heard it at. I don't even know like how that rumor started. Like I don't. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
Until
mean,
URL tell me where it's at, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know where it's at. Fuck it.
Right.
Like
I
Huh?
want it in Houston.
Yeah.
nigga,
Facts.
Houston.
you must not want it till next year, nigga, because they not letting 3,000 people in the building, my nigga, for a little minute.
I
I don't
give the
mind that.
Corona to everybody. I don't give a fuck. Put it in Houston because that's where it's going. Either Houston or New York. Anywhere else, I'm just like, I don't know,
I don't
bro.
know.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie. I
know,
wouldn't be
fam.
mad if they hold the battle in 2021. Like I just feel like there's so much talent out here URL could be pushing that they don't have to force this shit, bro. Like I
Okay, but
want
hold
that
on,
battle
Freddie.
on a big stage.
Hold on, bro. Cause you know what be happening. We funny as shit as fans. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We funny as shit because we'll say that in one breath and then turn around and then be like, "Who is these niggas? Why is they giving us this battle? Who the fuck is that nigga?" Like we'll be mad as shit if they not giving us the MCs we want to see. But it's like we want them to get booked on the cards we know they should be booked on, not these other cards where it's like, why is this matchup on this card? I think I know it's a matter of
Yeah,
timing,
I hear you.
financial status, and all that shit. Shit got to play out. Certain niggas want to battle certain times. Niggas in the studio, all types of shit's happening. But come on, dog.
I
Come
hear
on,
you, but
man.
this is served one of the greatest matchup paper in battle rap history. Like this is
I
one of them.
agree. And this
And
should this should break numbers, not do numbers, break numbers. This should be a big battle. So this got to be in a crowd, in a venue, bro. This can't just be no. We did this in a small room. You did it where? Come
yeah,
on, fam.
but we'll say that combo. Who did you have for EK and JC, man? You said JC,
I said EK. I said EK.
EK.
Yeah.
Um, I think you know what I am excited to see is JC rapping on the rooftop because since he switched his style, that real slow, you know what I'm saying? Like he stops for you could hear every letter. I'm excited to see how that looks on the top. You feel me? With no crowd
Well,
gassing it, Tim kind of just doing his shit.
well, let's switch
But
them quick.
I'm rolling with EK as well. Bro. EK is just the
EK's
rooftop
on
dude
fire right
right
now.
now.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let's let's take a moment, a pause real quick on our predictions. I want to bring somebody in that's on this sterilized card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My nigga Danny.
Danny Myers, Bar
Yikes.
God. You're
Danny was good, bye. Danny, you there,
right.
bro?
Bar God at.
You gotta let's make sure your mic is on and all that on your phone.
Hold on.
I'm glad Danny pulled up for real.
Yeah, we gotta have a little conversation and all that, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he ain't here.
Talk and all that. He in here. You know what I mean? I don't know where my son Battle Rap Q is.
He's unmuted too. Maybe he has his own shit.
Yeah, Danny, just go to your settings and all that, and then make sure that your phone is able to talk. Yeah, but Danny's in here. While Danny's trying to get his shit together and all that, I'm about to text him right now. Rum Nitty and franchise. Who y'all got?
Come on, bro.
Who you got? That's the.
I got franchise in here.
Uh.
Come
Oh, here
on, big
we go.
Yo,
dog.
why you having?
Come on,
Here we
big
go.
dog.
I can't have franchise.
No, you
You
can't have franchise, nigga. Come on, man.
Hey, you know what's funny is how much Bam be going crazy on us for Rum Nitty. And then when Rum Nitty finally did lose the battle to B Dot, he didn't say shit. He didn't use it on
It
us or
wasn't
nothing. I
nothing to
thought Bam was gonna
say.
go
It was
crazy
nothing
with
really
that
to
one.
say. It was nothing really to say. Yeah. All right. The next drink. Yeah, I got that. We all got rum, Nitty. We
Hold
got
on,
rum
hold
in
on,
there.
slow down. Franchise been up. I don't know. He been on my case a little bit, man. He do not be letting me breathe on Twitter. Every time I say something, franchise always be stepping up. Like, are you tripping? This, and that. So, franchise, if you listening to this, bro, you gonna have to step it up as far as your pen, bro, against Nitty. And it's, you know what, Fat Boy? Remember when you said that even though Nitty does gun bars and never gets
Ever.
franchise only does gun bars too, but it doesn't have the same effect, and it's because it's not as potent. For me, the shit you're saying is it's just you got to work on that a little bit, bro. Both of y'all do gun bars, but you got to see why it works for Nitty and why at times it could be dry for you. So if you want to make this some kind of competition at all, in my opinion, you got to step the content up, bro.
Yo,
Got
I
to.
think it's a level. It's a level of the way they approach the gun bars. The Nitty can bring a gun bar from damn near any fucking thing. And I
Yeah.
feel like for me, franchise tend to just he brings you the gun bars, but they from a expected, like an anticipated place. I guess that's like I can see where this getting ready to go. I can tell you what the punch half the time getting ready. I'm not gonna say all the time. Half the time is getting ready to be or what the punch gonna be. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not. I don't want to call him predictable. I don't want to call him predictable, but I don't know. I just be feeling like watching a franchise. He's a dope MC. I think he give you good content. We all love his energy, but I
Yeah.
think that is what's missing. I think it's just the level of where you going with all this street shit. It got to go up a notch. If you're gonna make
Right.
yourself one of the elites in that shit, you're gonna be one of the streetest, most hoodest niggas out. My nigga, you need to reach up to that surf Geechi type, like your
Mm-hmm.
street shit, that essence that you bring in. It got to go up there, bro. Because right
Right.
now you just on the regular level with it, just dumping us gun bars. It's like, okay. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be one of them niggas, yeah, it's gonna have to go up. It gotta go way the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched a few franchise battles yesterday because I put up a question. I said, "This is a pen heavy card. Everybody on this card is fired." But I said, "Who has the worst pen out of this bunch?" And most people picked franchise. You feel me? Like I didn't want like I or something like that. And I do feel the same. Like I feel like out of all the pens of card, franchise is towards the bottom. And it's no slight to be that on this card because everybody is fired as far as the pen goes.
Yo.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that your pen is trash, but you got to step it up a little bit, bro. Your energy is there, but the content got to be a little potent.
Yeah, that's a factory. I agree with y'all. OD. I'm still trying to get Danny on to get him to connect his through the voice connect or whatever. I texted you too,
Yeah.
Danny. I don't know if you can hear me, but I texted you. Um, what you call it? But I agree with y'all 100%. Like franchise, he got the energy, he got the aggressiveness. It's almost like a, you know what I mean. I'm not this. I don't say this disrespectfully or whatever, but like it's almost like a young Tay Rock. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. Gun bars and all that. He gotta get a little bit more lyrical in there. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gotta be
Creative.
lyrical, but niggas is
Okay, let me
rapping
ask
nowadays.
let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Do you think that and I'm asking this because I think a little bit I may be feeling this way. Do you think that is his it's the delivery? And I don't mean like his cadence and all that. I'm talking about because he's from Canada, the way he put his rhyme pattern together, the way he tried to put it together when he got to deliver it. He talked different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? His speech is different.
To
So
me, that works in his favor. But go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
I like the diversity of it. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I like the diversity of it, but do you feel like that's a barrier? Is that a hindrance from the fans being able to connect with him where it's like, okay, I feel like he up there because maybe he can't pen it the way niggas can here because we from here. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Where he come from, the way he structure it is just gonna sound different. So
I think he
it's
said
not gonna
something
hit
like
the
that.
same.
I think he said something like that in the interview when I interviewed him on here. I think early
Yeah.
on I was doing the interviews by myself and it was just me and franchise. And he said that where it's like a lot of the shit he has to change because they might not get it here like they get it where he's from. You feel me? And he kind
Right,
of has,
right.
like he said, like he don't even like. Said I think he said people use movie reference against him all the time, and sometimes he doesn't even know what people's talking about because he's from a whole different place and it's just different. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think he says that he even has that problem at times. But I do feel
Yo,
like
hold on
the
one second.
accent
Hold on,
shit.
okay. Yo, Danny, you should see a mic. Unmute yourself because you muted yourself.
Yeah, it's right next to the headphone icon.
So you unmuted yourself. That's good. But you still ain't. I know what it is. You got to go to your settings on your phone. Oh shit, my bad. I know what it is, Danny. You got to go to your settings on your phone, your regular settings on your phone, and then you got to go down to Discord. It should be something that says Discord. Once you click that Discord, your microphone, you're gonna enable it.
Oh yeah, I think we went through this with another guest we had. I can't remember who it was, but that's what it was. You had to go in the settings and shit and enable the mic. You right?
Cause he's unmuted. That's the only thing that it is. I didn't did this shit with everybody. Like, yeah, you can hear us. That's good, bro. But you still got to go to your settings and then go to Discord.
Yeah,
Your regular settings,
your
not your settings
regular
in Discord.
phone.
Your regular phone
Yeah.
settings. Go to your regular phone settings. Then
Go to the app.
Go to the app, Discord, in the settings, and then it's gonna be something that says enable. I mean, it's gonna be something that's when you click Discord, it's gonna say microphone, and you can turn it on. And that's how you talk from your phone.
Yeah.
I be thinking everybody know how to use it because Black Compass uses it. You know what I mean? But Black Compass don't really do that many interviews.
Right. Last thing I just want to get in there about franchise because I don't want to make it seem like it was just like all down about them. You are one of the dangerous out, and you one of them new dudes. Like you're definitely on your way.
Sure. He's one of the up and coming artists that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But to move into that level of elites, energy. I mean, and the fact that he on this card speaks to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the obvious and be like, oh well, he EFB, so you know what I'm saying? They fuck with him, so he on here. Nah, he earned it, bro. He been fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's time for him to get the next level. So, you up? It's your turn, yo. You up?
I think somebody else on this card got that EFB treatment, but we're gonna talk about that when we get to that matchup.
Oh shit!
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh shit!
So,
but I want to hear from the bar guy. See what he's talking about.
While Danny's still trying to figure out his flip phone, the last
get that Obama.
The last battle. All right, hold on real quick, y'all. B-Dot versus Saga. Who y'all got?
Saga 2-1.
Oh, ooh. You going against Rooftop Dot right out the gate, bro?
I know, bro. I know, but this Sensei Saga. When's the last time Saga lost?
That's tough because when you say that, it got to be clear.
Well, yeah,
and if it's debatable, I'm not gonna say that.
People could say Rum Nitty. People could say Rum Nitty, but I think that's a debatable battle.
Yeah, because that's the first battle that popped in my head. But outside of that, you gotta think like I don't know, bro.
I think that might have been like him and JC was close too. I think a lot of people have Saga edge in that. But just to say
that's another like debatable. Like if it's not clear, I'm not gonna say he flat out lost, but.
Exactly.
I mean, Saga's been one of the best battle rappers over the last year, bro. I mean, he always been dope, but he figured it out. Like now, you got it, bro. Whatever it is you wasn't doing before, that you switched, you got it now, dog. Yeah. That being said, I got B-Dot.
Why you got Rooftop Dot?
Listen. Let me tell you about this nigga B-Dot, bro. When this nigga start, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody that know me, I'm unapologetically, bro. Like I'm on my black power. I'm woke. I love my black people, my brown people. When that nigga start talking like that, I be fucking with it. I don't know why niggas be against it. Or I don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. Nah, fuck that. Sharif, talk your shit, bro. Cause I want to hear that shit. I'm sorry. So when niggas start talking that shit, I be with the shit. And then like it's not like he only rapping that. The nigga got bars, the punches be fire. He be in a fucking bag. And the nigga don't never cheat you with the content, bro. He be on his A1 shit.
Yeah.
This is a perfect time for these two niggas to battle. They both at the top, bro.
This nigga Danny hold on. Alright, here you go.
He got what? I'm too cold.
Yeah, we hear you. Yo, Danny, you hear
me? There
me?
you go.
Okay, all right, damn. All right.
You in the
Yeah.
building, the bar guy.
Let me
What's up,
turn you
Danny?
up. Let me turn you up. Let me turn you up, B.
Get it together.
Check your mic. Check your mic, Danny.
Wait a minute. Let me try to find. I don't be on Discord, so I don't know how to work this shit.
Nah, you good. We
Nah,
can
you
hear you. You good.
yeah, you
You
clear
good.
now. You super clear. We got you.
All right, cool.
Ah,
So
Look how loud we
all
clapping.
right, let's get to it, B. Let's get
so
to
yeah,
this.
let's go back. Let's
Go
go back
back,
because he
man.
battling a particular individual that
Let's go
is
back
a
to the
fan
beginning. No,
favorite.
no. Let's go back to the beginning, B. Let's get back to the beginning, yo.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I want to say 2 years ago, bro. This is damn near 2 years in the making. That's crazy to even say
Mm-hmm.
that. Because this wasn't
Yeah.
last year. Danny, correct me if I'm wrong. This wasn't last year.
No.
This was the
No,
year
no,
before
this is
last.
like 3 years
What
ago.
It's like
what was the
it might
original
be 3 years.
what was the original card it was supposed to be on, Danny?
Initiation.
Initiation, bro. That's
That was
before
the
the
Briz versus
Initiation in
Paz
LA,
card.
man. Hot ass fucking venue KG had. It wasn't KG fault. Like he got a venue. They didn't have no AC in there. It was like 100 and something, literally 100 and something. I don't know how
Yeah.
Beat-Eye battled. I think Mike P. Saga was battling Emerson Kennedy.
Tay Rock
They was
Diz.
in there. Yeah, they was
No,
sweating.
that was
No,
traffic.
no.
That was
Tay Rock
traffic.
and
I'm
Diz
tripping.
was on Traffic
That was
3.
traffic. What about Briz and
Yeah,
Pass? Was that initiation?
yeah. Briz and Pass was on that one
Okay.
too.
I remember
That
that
was Briz
card.
and Pass.
Mm-hmm.
No. That was Briz and Nitty. Briz and Nitty was on initiation. Briz and Pass
Okay.
battled
That
on
was Young
the
Cannon and
first.
Pass.
We all over the place. But we
Nah,
get
nah,
it. We get
it
it.
was. It was Young Cannon
That
and
was a
Pass.
minute
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. So I battled in Memphis the night before, and I flew that morning, Sunday morning. I get off the plane. I'm headed to the venue. I'm switching clothes and everything. And
Mm.
Beasley, oh, yo, Danny, what up? I'm like, yo, I just landed. I'm on the way. He like, yo, Twerk ain't gonna be there.
What?
You
I
found
was
out the
like, what
day
you mean?
of.
I was like, what you mean Twerk ain't gonna be there? I just flew all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. I hurried up and make sure I got here on time. What you mean? Like, oh, he got alcohol poisoning. You know, I could send you a video. I'm like, you know what, man? I don't want to see no damn video. I said, you know what? Don't even trip. I just hung up. I said, fuck, I'm about to get drunk. I just got drunk, man. I lost my phone that day, lost some money out my pocket. I was drunk as hell.
Sheesh.
I was mad. I was mad, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, yo,
And
it's
Okay.
and
crazy.
the next
Yo, is this
morning,
was that the start of New Jersey Twerk, like kinda like not showing up to battles and shit? I think that was like the beginning of that shit, yo.
yeah, man. I think I did a couple no shows before that, but he
Mm.
definitely did some no shows before that. But that was like his biggest one at the time because me and him was the main event. A lot of people came out to see that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, yo, I only came to this shit to see Danny and Twerk. Yo, I only bought the pay-per-view to see Danny and Twerk. Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's not happening. So I said, well, okay, if he got alcohol poisoning, cool. Let him rest up, give him a week, and we could do it like in a smaller venue
Yeah. I
somewhere.
remember
Avocado
that.
probably.
Yep.
I said, you know what? We could go on the roof and do it. You know, and I was
Yeah.
like, I just want to get it done. And you know, it never happened. They never hit me back about it. So I just took it out. He just ducked. Like he just ducked. That's
All
all it
right,
was.
Danny, let me ask you this, bro. I want to get straight to the shits here. Danny, do you believe the alcohol poisoning this shit? Do you believe that's what
Fuck
happened?
no. No. Absolutely not. Matter of fact, I got a bar about it. We gonna talk about it on the first round. I
Yeah,
got a crazy
Yeah.
Yo,
that's why
alcohol poisoning bar.
yo,
that's why I'm asking
Cause
because at the end of the day, I want to know like, okay, because if Danny don't believe this nigga really had alcohol poisoning, that gotta fuel him. Like my nigga, you really flat out duck me then. Like that gotta piss you
flat
off if
out,
that's how that went. Yeah,
flat out, it pissed me off,
exactly.
bro. And because like I said, even if that was the case, that means you still had your rounds ready and memorized. That means out the next week and we could have did it on a roof. Like that's how serious I was. I said we could go find an empty street corner and just me, you, and a couple people. Like,
Facts.
let's just get it done for the fans. And lo and behold, 3 years later, here we go on a fucking roof.
See
that's
ya.
crazy.
Where the fuck this shit
That's
go,
the
bro?
parallel universe.
Yo, let me
See,
play.
and let me
Let me
tell
play
you what
devil's
I
advocate. Hold on.
remember after that.
Let me play Fat Boy.
What
Let me play
happened?
devil's advocate for a second, right? And
Okay, go ahead.
Danny know, you know what I mean? Like the fact that, thank you first of all, Danny, for pulling up. You know what I mean? The fact that I can
Facts.
even just hit you, you know what I mean? Like just doing the show, just text you like, yo, you got a second, you can pull up. That already shows, you know what I mean? Like the level of respect, you know what I mean? And how much we fuck with each other.
Absolutely.
But let me just play devil's advocate for a second here, right? I don't believe that Twerk had alcohol poisoning. I drink a lot. I definitely agree with that, right? But will one be able to say why would Twerk duck you when he's also had big battles against other big people?
You cut
Why
out a
did
little
he
bit, man.
decide
Bring
to
it back.
duck you?
Say,
Like,
say it again.
so
Say it again, Ben.
why did Twerk decide to duck you out of everybody he battled?
Cause he know who the fuck I
Right.
Yeah,
No, I'm
you're
just
not
saying,
just gonna
like
pull up to Danny with nothing.
am.
You're not doing that.
You can't write your rhyme a night before Danny Myers battle and expect to go in there and win.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if I was supposed to battle him before or after DNA, but he had like DNA and he didn't need
That was before
another
DNA.
like ass whooping.
Right.
He
Right.
didn't need that. And I think I low it was designed for him not to come. You know what I mean? That whole alcohol shit was just that was a plot, that was a ploy to like make it more believable. But the thing is, he played himself because next morning, after the day we were supposed to battle, the day he allegedly has alcohol poisoning, he goes on Instagram and says, "Yo, who trying to go to the bar with me?"
Yep.
Oh
I
man.
remember that. Yep.
I
Yep.
got the
Nah.
screenshot. So it's like, if you really had alcohol poisoning, you in the hospital, why the first thing you want to do is get out the hospital and go to a bar and drink again?
Right.
Oh man.
That don't make no sense in this universe. So I knew this shit was fake from the fucking beginning.
How do you think it got to the point where Twerk was like, you know what, I don't even want the battle no more. He's irritating. How did it get to that point? Because we brought that up when we was dissecting this battle.
Fans was on Duck Danny. Yo, you taking everybody but Danny Myers. It's like,
Yeah.
how is you in the ring with MC Bubblegum and all them off-brand league with before you can business with Myers?
Yeah.
So from that point, I knew that's like if let's say I'm supposed to battle T-Top.
Mhm.
And it's built up as Danny versus T-Top's gonna be crazy, right? Danny no shows. But then 2 weeks later, y'all see me in Memphis battling one of those Memphis dudes.
Right.
It
It's like,
would
why
look
wouldn't you
like
go
it
handle
would
T?
look, nigga, you got rounds for these niggas, but you didn't. What's up with your T-Top bar? You
Yeah.
feel me? Like you ducked that nigga. That's what it looked like. So I just chalked it up as okay. He just was scared.
And it wasn't just the fans either. You gotta remember, this was the time when Caps was still outside. Caps was firing on Twerk every
Yeah.
chance he got. So you know his influence. Like the fans is gonna pop up on
Right.
Twitter. They're gonna pop up on Facebook. They was on Twerk helmet, bro. They was on his helmet.
Cap still brings
Yeah,
that
I
up to this
remember
Yeah.
day.
that whole shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he just
Sheesh.
dropped the blog saying finally. He just dropped the blog on. I didn't watch it, but you know
Right.
Caps, bro. You
Yeah.
know Caps. He on it.
So
Yo, it's like I done put all that behind me, and now that's then. That's dead and over with.
right.
Now I'm focused on, what was that, June the 6th, June the 7th, one of them
Yeah,
days,
something like
Saturday or Sunday, because we're gonna do
Okay.
like 2-day shoot. So it's gonna be like
Yeah.
half the battles on Saturday, half on Sunday. I don't know which day me and Twerk on, but I'm man. Nigga, I'm out here. I'm going crazy to my own bars, like right now. Like I'm listening to this shit.
Yo,
Like,
Danny,
yo,
let me
I'm
ask you,
fucking
Danny.
this nigga
Let me
up.
ask you. Do you think Twerk had a better situation on a big stage, or now that it's a small? I mean, with not even a small room, with no
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He was better off having a crowd. I'm not saying he can't get busy without a crowd,
Mhm.
but I think with a crowd, it just looks a lot better for him in terms of his performance. But it's like he's dealing with somebody that been doing this super high energy shit way years before he was around. This is what I do. I do the high energy shit. I was the first nigga bouncing around and yelling and screaming. Niggas like, yo, I don't know who this new Danny Myers nigga is, but he kind of wild because he yelling. He got bars, but I don't really fuck with him because he's just yelling, and I don't like that shit because they wasn't used to that. Nigga, but check it out.
But I'm not gonna
check it
hold
out. Niggas wasn't used to that. They hadn't seen no nigga doing it like that before, and then.
Sheesh.
Been doing.
Yeah,
now, what happens when shit like this happens, Danny, where people no show? Do you scrap all the bars? Just you still got shit from then that you still gonna use? How does it happen?
I say I only had about 10 bars that I could still use from back then that I'm gonna use. I only got like 10 bars. I had to kind of scrap them. Because
it's tailored for the moment, right?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like I at first I was like, damn, like what is Danny gonna say to him? Then everybody was like, nah, you bugging. Danny got a lot to say to him, and I thought, I'm like, yeah, you right. Like,
There's
a lot of stuff to cover.
Oh yeah, and it's just like that the bars was just coming fast. Like I didn't have to think hard about, okay, what can I talk about? It was like all the information is already there for me. All I gotta do is put it in bar format and make it fight.
Yeah. It's easy to follow because it's like a storyline at this point. Like it's all the information is in front of you, and the fans ain't got to fucking well. When did that happen? Nah, we all remember all of this shit.
And they remember everything I'm talking about. They gonna remember immediately, and it's not just that's all I'm coming with is just like angles and storylines. Like I'm still barring this nigga to death, but at the same time I'm talking to this nigga at the same time. So he like getting a mixture of bars and a OG talking to.
Hey Danny, I brought this up earlier, right? I was telling them one of the things about this battle, I felt like you've shown us time and time again that you can get through your material clean and not have any issues, no stumbles, and none of that shit. And you're gonna be on top of remembering all your material. And I felt like one of the crutch that Twerk has is when he on stage, he has the luxury of stopping and giving him time to remember his shit because the crowd reaction and shit like that. And I feel like that's gonna hurt him when he has to rap 2 straight minutes straight through without trying to remember shit on the spot. Like you wrote this a day or two ago. That's for some shit you can do with crowd reaction. But if you've been preparing for weeks and weeks, that's the only way you can remember that shit straight through for 2 minutes around.
Yeah, if I'm Twerk, I'm like writing this whole week, and then the next week I'm memorizing. You shouldn't try to do it in a few hours.
Right.
I was standing with Twerk when he was making his rounds up for Charlie Cliff. We was outside in Orlando, and he wrote them in his mind. And he did the same thing for Chilla. I was there when he did his Chilla round.
That's crazy.
He wrote that shit the night before, memorize it, and he go in there and get it off. Like he's amazing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work.
And I mean, Clips is vulnerable to that same situation though. That's what make it funny is like Clips is the same way. He don't take the time to prepare the way that he should, and he'll still come in there. And even if it ain't the bars he wrote in his mind, he'll freestyle that shit and get away with it. 3 rounds, done. Got paid and everything. Like shit's over. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. How crazy of a battler would Twerk be, yo, if he really sat down and wrote his shit and rehearsed it every fucking battle? Like he would be like unstoppable. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's kind of strange that he don't take the time to put that amount of energy and effort. If he had your drive, Danny, to do this shit, man, nobody could beat him.
Well,
nobody. I feel the same way.
Let me play.
But I'm not looking. Honestly, I'm not dependent on him. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Danny, do you feel like though that it's so much pressure on him now to not lose because he
Oh
knows
shit.
that if he
Choppy,
already has
choppy,
that?
choppy.
All right, my bad. Do you feel like basically because of all the ducking accusations that he's gonna actually write for this battle and like he's actually gonna try to like be one of the best twerks just to show that he wasn't ducking you?
Oh,
Freddie, could you hear
Mm-hmm.
me?
I will. I'm preparing like he's gonna be 100% prepared.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I'm not a oh well, he don't really be taking this shit serious. So I really only gotta go like 75% because I know I could beat Twerk at 75% because I know he only gonna come like 60%. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at it like that. I'm preparing like this nigga finna come with the best shit he ever fucking wrote ever.
Mm.
Yeah.
Give us the feeling of this top shit. How's the energy? I mean, we know there's nobody else. How do you like that though? Where it's just you and your opponent and the cameraman, and it's
It
just go.
it kind of brings that shit back to the street corner ciphers, man, when it was just you and a couple niggas and that was it. It wasn't no big crowd. It wasn't no tickets. This shit takes it back to the roots for me. This is where
Mm-hmm.
I started. Like this is like a homecoming for me. Me and Beat, I love this shit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we love the feel of it ain't no like for some bars that I might think just okay, the crowd go crazy
Mm-hmm.
for my opponent. But now it ain't none of that. It ain't no gassing. Now y'all get to decide on your own what you like and you not be influenced by the crowd reaction. Because a lot of times you might not necessarily get it or you halfway get the bar, but the crowd going crazy, so it make you go crazy too. It's just like
Right.
it's infectious. It's like, oh, they going crazy. I'm fucking. It must be crazy. The bar got to be crazy if they cheering for it like that. But
Right.
now
Right.
ain't nobody cheering for shit. You got to decide on your own if that shit is fire or not. And up on the roof, niggas will get exposed. However, this car is so pin heavy that I don't really think nobody gonna get exposed. And I heard what y'all was saying about franchise. The truth is he might be the least capable of the writers on that roof, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if
Mm-hmm.
we gonna keep it 100.
Right. Right.
However,
Mm-hmm.
his hunger
Yeah.
and determination, that's why they say
Yeah.
he's going in there with a rum Nitty who's coming off of a loss on the roof.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
shit! I didn't even think about
Nitty
that.
wants redemption. Although don't get it twisted. Like Nitty went crazy with beat out them first 2 rounds,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
but he still lost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Danny, you
He,
probably the perfect person to ask. Not to cut you off, but you probably the perfect person to ask since you here. Who is EFB? Who
you know
all?
what? I really don't know. I know it's Geechi and Nitty and JC and
JC.
Jerry West.
franchise and Big K and Jerry West from what I know. And people ask me why I'm not. I was like, I'm already in LSC with these same dudes, like me, Nitty, Daylight, Geechi, B Dot.
Beat
We
out.
already in LSC, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be in EFB with them too. Like it's the same group of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
That ass.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
But as far as that go, I really don't. I don't know. For real. That's the 5 people that I know. I mean, I could call Geechi and find out, but I don't. I don't be paying attention to that.
Yo. So here's my thing with the twerk battle, right? And I want you to just be honest, right? What does this do for either one of y'all? Because this to me, this is the biggest battle that everybody's looking for towards on this card, this sterilized card.
Easily,
Everybody's
Hell
easily,
yeah,
looking for this battle right
for
here.
sure,
So it's
for
like,
sure.
do I come in there just
easily.
for the win, or do I come in there for a kill to show niggas like I'm the fucking best? Like at least from your
Yeah,
standpoint.
that's what I'm on. That's the type of time I'm on. I'm on like, oh, this is y'all golden child. This is who everybody. This is the NBA niggas and Drake, and this is who y'all. I bet. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, let me show you niggas.
Yeah,
He been in front of some shit. Don't get me wrong. Twerk been in front
that's
of
what
some
I'm
shit,
saying.
but
He's
he ain't
faced some crazy, like he stepped in front of one of the best rum nitties. You know what I mean? Like in a
easily.
small room.
He
So
exactly.
it's like,
But it's different though. One thing about me is I'm not just so punch heavy. Like I know how to talk to niggas. This is like
yeah,
for example, like I've been in front of like the like Pat State,
yeah.
DNA, Charlie Clips. I've been in Hollow the Don. I've been in front of niggas who are unorthodox and who
Unorthodox,
can
yeah.
do more than just spit punches.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm.
and I've been
Damn, Danny, we
I
got.
wasn't so necessarily punch heavy versus Hollow. Like I was talking to Hollow. I was breaking them down. I was breaking down my personal life. I know how to do different shit than just punch. And this is
That's a fact.
like punches. Like I always say, punches don't hurt niggas' feelings.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Punches don't hurt your feelings.
Do you
Truth
expect
does.
Twerk? Do you expect Twerk to get personal?
I would hope. I would hope so. I would hope so. But I mean, I am too. So it is.
Mm.
That's what I like to hear.
They coming for blood. They going for blood.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Danny, what did you think about the twerk performance versus Geechi? Because a lot of people was upset after
Oh
that.
my
I know
God,
for
man!
me, after that
I was
event was
let
over.
down.
Yeah, we thought the world of that battle, and that was supposed to be the clash of the two top titans going at it, and it just didn't turn out like
Right. And it
just didn't
wasn't even
happen.
Geechi's fault. It wasn't even Geechi's fault. Geechi did what he was supposed to do. We was just waiting on Twerk to do what he was supposed to do.
mm.
And it's
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure we got some of those bars coming too.
crazy. Billboard, the greatest promotion I ever seen from a rap battle stand. And
Uh-huh.
you get up here and you did that. And like you wrote your rounds like the night before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
get it.
crazy.
I get it. You okay, you had your little thing with Norbs like day before or something
That
like
was
that,
the
2
day
days
before.
before.
You should have been ready for like months.
Yeah, that might have played on your mind. You maybe you weren't focused like you were supposed to be. But all that late preparation shit, that you should have been stopped doing that from the DNA battle. Like the DNA battle, like when you get your ass kicked, like I had to learn my damn self. Okay, so I wrote on Friday for Stewie Newton. I had a battle Stewie on Saturday. I had just came from Cleveland battling chess. Then I was going to court that whole week, and I was actually going to call the battle off. But I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's so many people that flew out to Seattle just to see me. Like niggas was flying out to see me. Like they
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm glad you brought that up. Danny, we still haven't heard about Champion of the Year for 2019.
and then I choked.
Yo,
Wait, say it again.
say that one more time.
I said we still haven't heard about the 2019 Champion of the
Yeah,
Year yet. I'm glad you kind of brought up, this from last year. Where do you think you rank on that?
man, I should be top 5. I feel like it's Geechi and Ill Will at that 1 and 2 spot. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I feel like damn, yo, I went crazy. I had 2 battle of the years last May. Before the halfway point, I had Mac Myron and Disaster, which was at that time was the battles of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I gave you franchise battle. I I beat Chess. I beat Big T. I 30 O Red. I was going crazy last year. Not to mention the small league battles that I was killing. So I was primed to be champion of the year until I choked versus Stewie. Now once
Mm.
I
Yo.
Is he lacking on
choked
your?
versus Stewie, and I beat Hollow after that, and it was like I should be in the top 5. JC, Sean, me, Av, Geechi, Ill Will.
I like that. I like that. Definitely. All
Now,
your names are gonna be right there.
Saga, like niggas was going crazy last
so
year.
Danny, I want to ask you something, right? Something I've been thinking about. I actually want to start asking. I want to ask a lot of people this, a lot of battle rappers
You
this, because
chop,
I want
Yeah,
they.
Say
you
say it
chopping.
again.
Oh, I'm chopping. My
hold
bad. Can you hear me, Freddie?
on. This sound like a making a beat.
I know. Hold on. You got to start it over.
All right,
Bring
yo.
it back.
All right, yo. With y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Good.
All right. With the
Yeah,
whole Ultimate Madness for 25K, right? It's a lot of bread. How would you feel about URL doing more tournaments with more notable names for big bags like that? Let's say if it's even more, like 30 or 40,000. Is that something that you would be willing to enter to join?
they already spoke on that, and that's all I can
Oh,
say for right now.
Mm,
okay. Like
big
that.
big bags involved. That's what I'm talking about. Because the reason why I say that, I think that that's also the problem. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you going into this battle with Twerk, right? I
Right.
asked, what does it do for your career? You know what I mean? And like, you want to show that basically, this is
God
my golden boy. I
damn,
want
We
to
Vic.
have it
fucking kill you,
nasty.
right?
You
You hear me, Fat Boy?
you got to bring it back.
I
Yeah.
hear you, bro. What you say?
Yeah, my bad, y'all, for the choppiness. But I
Mm.
said,
Nah, we not tripping.
I said, basically when I said, what does this do for you? And you said you want to kill everybody's golden boy. If Twerk loses, he has the option to say, oh well, I didn't give a fuck about this battle anyway, and that's how he gets over on it. Whereas if we start having tournaments for big bags showing who's the best, then we kind of get rid of all of that, like those excuses. You know what I mean? I think
Oh yeah,
excuses was like hurting battle rap.
that's a
Mm.
bad. Yeah, that's a bad example for upcoming battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
them to say, oh, I could. Oh, so you telling me I could take some battles serious and some not?
Right.
Right.
That's not the message you want to put out there for the fans and for the up and coming generation.
Mm,
And
talk
that's
about it.
why I try to go hard every battle. I don't recycle. Niggas ain't never caught Danny Myers recycling. Niggas never caught Danny Myers. Oh, Danny no.
Mm.
Right.
Danny stole a deposit. Danny never did no. I ain't got no smut on my name
Right.
Mm-hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Facts.
Yeah,
And I
like I think Danny
apologize
said it
for
right,
when I
man.
did choke. Okay, so I choked 2 battles out of 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I really went crazy last year. On top of fighting to get my kids back and keep the family together. I was really dealing with life shit and still coming and giving niggas crazy performances. So
Mm.
it ain't no excuse. A nigga can't say I didn't care about the battle.
Right.
And honestly, niggas shouldn't. Let's just say Twerk say that, right? The media, we can't allow a nigga to come in there and say,
Right. And
Hold
I
up,
feel
we
like
missed some of that, Danny. Go back a little bit. You said let's say Twerk come in there and then do what?
let's say he mess or he loses and he said he didn't care about back on no roof.
Right. Yeah.
We can't let that be an excuse. Like not
Exactly.
every battle count. Now maybe you can say the video quarantine battles don't count.
yeah.
But when it's on the roof, this is as serious as it gets. Yeah, it's not a big summer madness stage. It ain't no crowd, period. But this is really the art of MCing.
Hmm.
This ain't no performance based thing right here. This is all about the rapping ability.
Right. And to piggyback
Right.
to what Ben was saying, like the top tier dudes, we shouldn't have to give them an extra bag to motivate
Right.
them. Like you guys are already getting
You
paid so
understand?
nice. You feel me? Like we got dudes that's getting paid 200, 500, and they show you getting racks 3
Right.
rounds. Like I don't want to hear it. Like show the fuck up.
Gotta show up. But I honestly feel like he's gonna bring a great twerk. I honestly feel like you're gonna get a great twerk. And I'm preparing for a great twerk. And I
Hmm.
think the battle gonna turn out how it's supposed to. Cause I think everybody looking for like a classic.
Right.
Like us on the roof with no crowd and you only can just judge it off bars. And because off rip, y'all already know we gonna be loud and we gonna have a whole lot of energy.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, they
You know,
even
Twerk,
opened the
he a big
URL
dude,
trailer
so you
with
know he gonna try to tower over me and use his, the height difference. That shit ain't gonna work, man.
I wanted to ask you, Danny, too. We spoke a little bit about the Ultimate Madness tournament coming up. Who do you like to win that tournament?
Kid Chaos.
Everybody
Ace,
got
I
Kid.
mean,
Him. I wouldn't want to be Kid Chaos, yo. I don't want like everybody got him winning.
A lot of pressure.
Hell yeah.
He's fire.
um,
He's fire.
it's
I'm Danny. I tell
Chaos
him
or
all the
Ace, I
time about
mean,
Kid
man.
Chaos round structure.
Ace?
His round structure, his the way he set it all up, it read like a story. Like it just flows through from start to finish. And he just a dope MC. Is like he almost ahead of his time. Like he too good to be where he is right now and not be further along. Like with that level of ability, like that's kind of crazy that he just getting started.
And I remember Danny was one of the ones that kind of put the tweet out there about how fire him and I think it was him versus Kruger. You were like, this
Him
is
and
probably
Kruger.
one of the greatest PG battles ever. I remember you putting the battery in the back battle before it dropped.
Yeah,
And when it dropped,
they
really took
went
off.
crazy in that battle.
That
Shout
was
out to
crazy.
Kid Chaos.
Yeah.
Think about Real
They
Sick,
went
man.
crazy. I just hope he can get all that off in a 2-minute time limit.
Yeah.
The way, because
And that's everybody.
he's not so back to back punching like 1 2 1 2 1 2. He kind of like telling a story and scheming.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how effective that'll be throughout the course of an entire tournament. And he still got to beat Lou Castro. Don't he got Castro?
Yep.
Yeah, first round.
He got it. Hey, I told Lou Castro, I said, yo, if you beat him and you knock the favorite out in the first round, it's like you kind of open up the tournament to kind of be like anybody's now. And like you know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of like the gatekeeper. You got to keep this nigga out. You feel me?
And then Lou Castro kind of becomes like the Cinderella story. Like they might root for him after he takes the favorite out in the first.
Yeah, because everybody's bracket is destroyed if he beat him
immediately.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? They like Real Seek. That's his name? Real Seek or Real Sick?
Real Sick.
Yeah.
They like him.
Yeah,
they like him. Jay Black got him winning the whole thing.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yo, let me. I got some questions from some of the fans, right, Danny? Shout outs to Hai. He said, "Yo, who do you have in mind after Twerk?"
Iron Solomon, T-Top, and Luck.
Beloved, leave him alone.
Mad at it.
Leave him alone, Danny. Leave him alone.
Nah, bro, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I've been on this mission for like 8 years. I done listen. Every time they said one of these pen niggas was supposed to kill me, I 30'd them niggas. Let's keep shit real. Nigga, Angry Fan told me I could never beat quantum physics.
Wow.
And I 30'd them. Niggas told me Chilla Jones was the kingpin. I 30'd them. Don't I was the golden child with the pen. I went there and beat him 2-1 at best. That's at the very least was like a 2-1 on Jonai. Then Chilla beat him and we ain't seen Jonai no more. Niggas told me, Red would destroy me. I went in there and 30'd him. My point is, every time y'all try to tell me I can't beat one of these pen niggas, I'm like, I am really the bar guy, bro. Like, niggas still ain't seen it yet. I don't know what it's gonna take. But after I do this with Twerk and I get him off that roof, come on, man. Iron Solomon gotta stop fucking playing.
Yeah,
I would love to see you and Solomon on the volume.
We need Iron
Crazy.
return. Yo, Charles de Gabriel, he said, yo, can you please kill Arsenal? He was woofing on him on the quarantine. So did you see Arsenal talking about you in his quarantine battle?
Yeah, I saw that. He said, yo, Smack, stop asking me about Danny. Blah blah. Listen, niggas been trying to book me in ours for a long time, and ours been ducking. Keep telling them no. That's why he said it. That's why he said, Smack, stop asking me about Danny.
Damn.
ARP was trying to book me in ours. Niggas like it's him. He's been running for at least 8 years. Our beef goes way back to my AHAT days.
Damn.
See,
For
that's what
more
I don't get.
arts,
That's
if
what
you
I don't get
listening,
about you though, Danny. About when people say, "Don't ask me about Danny," or "I'm never battling Danny." Everybody in battle rap, I'm talking about everybody. There's no exceptions, bro. Everybody got battles on their resume. That's like, my nigga, why you battled this person for? Somebody that's trash, or somebody that's a
Exactly.
nobody, or somebody you took a check for. So you can't say, if you saying why y'all keep telling me to battle Danny, that I don't want to battle him, he's trash. Nigga, you gotta be. It's nothing else to call it but ducking, cause you got other niggas on your resume that's
It's
trash.
no other thing to call it, bro. Even if you look on Hip Hop is Real, Tay Rock admitted to been ducking me. It was on the interview. I asked Tay Rock straight up, bro, like, what's up?
I remember.
Damn, y'all still ain't battled yet, right?
Yeah.
This nigga said, first of all, he did an interview and said, I would rather battle Jerry West than Danny.
Yeah, I don't get it, yo. I don't
We
get it. I don't get it.
he took Glue Easy. You know, I do get it. I know what it is. Niggas just don't want to work that hard because they know when they get in front of me, they gotta have 3 of their best rounds ever.
All right,
Picture
right?
this. Picture this. Mike P brought me the best rap he ever wrote his fucking. If
Crazy.
you think you're gonna see Mike P spit a better round than his second round for me, and trust me, he got some crazy rounds where he did when he first did the Hadouken, when he was doing that versus Tink the Demon.
Yeah.
He had three crazy rounds versus Daylight that we like the light headed. We're light headed and Mike Credit. He's
Yeah.
doing all
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
This nigga's second round for me was the best shit that he ever won. And he
Yeah.
still lost. He still lost round 1 and 3.
I
We
definitely said
not
that.
we not
Niggas
Yeah,
getting that
excited me
fuck.
for saying that.
But
Yeah.
Good.
yeah.
he still lost. But what I'm saying is I make niggas go to a level that they never been to. Emerson Kennedy battled me on the roof with the most energy he ever put in a battle. This nigga was walking circles around me.
Mm-hmm.
Emerson brought like the best fucking rounds he wrote. Outside of his 3 rounds for B Dot,
Now see,
Emerson brought me his best
that's what
win.
I'm saying though, Danny. Now you just admitted yourself, bro. Everybody's coming with their best shit against you. You got a twerk coming up. Now
Right,
if he comes with his best shit that he's ever wrote, just like everybody else, like
right.
are you still coming out with the dub?
Clearly.
Clearly.
It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference between what these niggas do and what I do.
I
Twerk
know.
got some amazing rounds, but it's
Mm,
like I was giving battle rap culture amazing rounds before he even was on the scene, bro.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm an OG in this shit. I know this game inside.
Pieces
You
of your
know what
body
I'm
else
the
language.
you
one. I'm the one. Pass.
inside
I'm the
of
one.
Language
Pass
up.
him my chain. I'm like, here, nigga, this is yours now. You can have it after the JC. But honestly, lyrically, I haven't seen him better than that JC shit that he did. That whole
that
small
was
intestine
immense.
narcolepsy.
yeah.
Like he hasn't like he kind of went there in his second and third rounds with Aver. He
Right.
he showed you like the floppy disc, the Mac
Oh my
spine shot.
God.
He's gonna give you some shit. Or his first round versus Chess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Twerk. Trust me, I study this shit, man. I know what I'm talking about. Like
But even
Twerk
in those
ain't
battles,
reach.
Danny, he gave away a round. You feel me? Like he rarely shows up with 3, and I don't think he could just waste a round against you.
Nah, he can't
Well,
waste no round. But I want him to at least be the JC Twerk that he was versus JC. Like I want him to be at that level lyrically, and hopefully surpass that level. Because I'm finna show niggas why these niggas been running from me, bro. I'm gonna show niggas.
so
But you
Danny,
know they running
Henny, shout outs
because
to
they
Battle Rap
also
Trap, shout
running
outs to the
because
trappers. Henny said, "Yo, I got 2 questions for you." Henny said, do you think that your battles have replay value? Does your battles have replay value, especially the wins?" And then I want to follow up with Rita saying, if you will you celebrate a win over Twerk if Twerk is lacking?
Damn, that's a good question. Okay, now do my battles have replay value?
Yeah.
Shit, a lot at man. I know I watched me and Emerson like fucking 8 times, man. I know I watched me and me and Nitty first happened. Me and Mr. Mills first happened. I watched them shits a lot. Some of the times it be like it's so clear, or it's just a decent battle that some of them don't have replay value, but a lot of niggas do. A lot of your top niggas, a lot of your top favorite niggas in the world got battles that don't necessarily have. Like, how many times y'all watch Mook and Verse?
Right.
How many times you watch Tay Rock versus John John? Like, that shit, I seen it one time. And it was like, oh man, both of y'all could have came better than this. Like, nah, I ain't watching it.
Great
So
rebuttal.
we all got a battle like that, or a few battles where it's like, okay, you watch it one time, and some of them like, no, I got to see this shit again. So it's like that for everybody. Now, as far as celebrating a win over Turk, no, I'm not celebrating it, even if he come with his best shit, because I expect myself to win. I'm not gonna celebrate like I expect to win. Like, this is regular day at work for me. Like, I'm gonna kick your ass and I'm on to the next thing. I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay, I finally beat this nigga. I beat Twerk. Now what? Now what? Y'all gotta call me the GOAT now, right? Y'all fucking with me now? No, I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna mention it. I'm gonna just let the bloggers talk what they talk about, and they gonna break it down bar for bar and pick their winner, and then I'm on to the next.
To
I did
piggyback
the
off
same
what
shit with
Henny
Hollow.
said,
Y'all see me battle Hollow down. I felt like Hollow was cool. He was cool, but I thought I beat him. I ain't brag about it. I just kept it pushing because I always felt like I could beat Hollow. I always felt I could beat the nigga. Hollow did cool, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. It was
he was
to
lackluster.
better
piggyback,
versus me than he was versus Matt.
right. Well, to go off what
That
Henny
wasn't
said,
the
Danny,
same Hollow we got versus.
I think your rounds do have replay value. If you ask me, in my opinion, like your second round versus franchise is my favorite rounds. I know a lot of that shit
Absolutely.
by heart. You know what I'm saying? Look how
P
loud
just
we
called me
clapped.
about that round.
That shit
Yo,
was
P just
crazy.
called me about that round like a few days ago. He's like, yo, Danny, yo, I'm still watching you in this franchise shit. Yo, this shit crazy. Like,
These
nigga, you
rounds,
went crazy on
230s,
franchise.
maybe
2 rounds,
crowd
2 4
reaction.
5s of crowd reaction.
That
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like,
Twerk even gave it
and
up
right
there, and
there,
that was during the time you and
Twerk grabbed me up. You gotta understand. Twerk heard that board, he snatched me up because he was going crazy. Now, I'm trying to tell you, like, that was for franchise. The shit I got for Twerk, nigga, I usually say bar guy like somewhere in the second or third round. I'm saying bar guy in the first 6 bars. That's how crazy these first 6. I'm not hyping it. I'm not even hyping it, bro. I'm not trying to like put no extra. I want y'all to like save the file, save this recording.
Absolutely.
In my first 6, but like on God though, I spent my first 2 for beat out. Beat out went crazy. My first 2 lines. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
TNT, we love drama. You got quote. That's
Yeah, this gonna be. This is the one that everybody I think want to see, and I just think that Twerk is not gonna come at this battle. I don't think Twerk gonna come with this battle the way he comes at all the other battles. Like, I think all the ducking accusations, he's gonna want to like annihilate you.
I'm trying to not let
Get
him.
what he
So
want. He got to do it. You got to do it.
when you get 2 dudes trying to kill each other on
Get a classic.
only means more entertainment for y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because honest to God, if he let's say, and then I 30 him, right? I was saying like what she was saying is like it's nothing to celebrate. It ain't even really, and I wouldn't even really.
Yeah.
Because I would feel like y'all.
Yeah.
What if I do my job?
Yo, Danny. I don't know why this shit.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, this shit was going in and out. Fat boy, is Danny going in and out for y'all too?
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah.
It was good for a minute, but yeah, it's starting to lag a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Hello?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
you
you.
hear.
You good.
You know, I said, what if I do my job and Twerk don't? Then y'all gonna be cheated. So I'm gonna be more sad for y'all than for me, or me celebrating a win. I can't celebrate a win if he don't bring his best shit.
Right.
Mhm.
Or not even if it ain't his best shit. We just want a good Twerk. We want a great high level Twerk, at least for 2.5 rounds or 2 rounds. Like if we can get 3 out of them, hey, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Show up, twerk. That's
I
all we
want a good. I
saying,
want a
man.
dog fight though. I want a dog fight.
Danny puts on classics on small leagues. Like, just show up, and we got a classic, twerk. Just gotta show
Yes.
up, B. Memorize that shit.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like I
And the
said
thing
before,
is, half
Dan-
the job is already done because you know I'm gonna do my part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my part. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be like, yo, Danny did his thing, bro. Danny did his, like, now it's up to Twerk to do his shit.
how
Yeah.
long? How long are the rounds?
Yeah. Yeah.
Danny, how long are
Hold
the
on.
rounds?
2:30, probably 2 minutes.
I don't know. Danny, you still there, bro?
Danny sound like
I
he
was
in a
about to
bodega.
call you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, I just said how long are the rounds?
You know what? They actually didn't specify. They usually want 230. They want like 230 on this roof.
Yeah, I think
I
that
don't.
gotta
I,
that
I
gotta be
mean,
clarified
if a
before y'all
nigga
get up there.
go 330, ain't nobody finna cut nobody off. Like it's the roof. Like you kind of can rap till you finish. Like for real. Uh, I think it's gonna be a standard URL.
Yo, Danny, you went out on me, bro. Is it just me or
Hold
he
on.
going
Let
out?
me let me
All
see.
right.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Oh, Freddie muted. So, Fat Boy, you still there, right, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
All right.
Yeah,
Fat Boy,
yeah,
let me.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Danny. My bad. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, niggas said you got that
No, I
Nelly
think
Wi-Fi.
that's my connection.
Got the Teddy Riley. The Teddy
I
Riley
got the
setup.
Nelly. I got the
You
Nelly
got the
Wi-Fi.
Nelly.
Nelly shit was acting crazy, man. But yeah, this is like that rooftop. You definitely got. I agree. I agree, Dutch. You definitely got to be clean with it. Like no slips, no stumbles. You can't really keep bringing it back. You got to just rap.
Facts.
You got to just
I'm,
rap, man.
a
Um,
lot of that be a lot of
Hey,
this lot of this hate for Danny and niggas don't want to. They ducking Danny. They don't want to battle him and all this other shit. You know what it is, bro? They done tried to slander this man so bad over the years that niggas know, like, all right, I gotta come prepared. And even if I come prepared, it's a chance I might lose to this nigga. I
I'ma
don't want that
still
on my
lose.
resume.
High
Yeah, they
key.
don't want that shit.
High
So
so
you
key.
can't
Danny,
talk
let me
all
ask
that
you a
shit
question.
and
That's
shit on that man and still lose. You can't do that.
Danny, are you gonna throw
nah,
your
Mhm.
that's
hat off?
100%
Are you
what
gonna
it
throw your
is.
hat off the
It's
roof if you say a bar that's crazy?
Please do
I'ma throw Twerk off the roof.
Ah,
Yo,
That's what's up,
what you
man.
call it? Yo, I'm gonna let you go with this last question. But Thanos, he said when it's all said and done, when you done, you know what I mean, battle rapping, whatever. What do you want your legacy to be, and what do you want to be remembered by in this culture?
Yo, the one of the most consistent I ever did it, or nigga, I like they built a statue out of Rocky, bro. Like I want a statue, my nigga. Like I'm one of the examples you would want to be. You would want like here's the thing. Let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
At the end of y'all battle,
Mm.
would you want Twerk's career or you want Danny Myers' career? Which legacy
Mm.
is more important?
If
For
we're
I can
me,
basing
answer
off
that
what happened
if I
easily.
was a
far,
battle
yeah.
rapper, I would want your. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
real. I would want your resume with Twerk's fame.
And his consistency.
I would want no. I would want if Danny Meyer is the fucking the pinnacle of what a battle rapper is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Don't complain.
Right,
Yes.
Fucking shows up every time. You know what I mean? Is not chasing a
Mm-hmm.
right.
bag. You know what I mean? Does everything that you're supposed to do right. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that somewhere along that road, Danny, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you because you know what I mean. I would be wrong to not keep it real with you. I think somewhere along that path, something went wrong. You know what I mean? Because you promo good. You've done fucking videos in the cave, bro. So it's not like you don't
Right,
promo.
right.
I think that somewhere in that road though, it just went. The fans kind of. I don't know if it was either they turned on you, or it was a disconnect somewhere to where you never really got the proper acknowledgement that I think that you deserve.
Yeah, I don't think he did anything wrong, but I think what you just said right now is just the acknowledgement. Somewhere down the line, it ain't connecting like it is with Twerk as far as the mass. But I don't
It
think
could be the
Candy's done
push.
anything wrong.
Let's not, but let's
It's
not get
it's
fucked
it's
up. It
it's
could be
Because
the
of
push
weird.
too.
It's hard to. It's really hard to define it. I get what you're saying. Like it's really hard to because it's like I go hard. I give.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stealing from the culture. I'm not giving nobody.
Right.
I think maybe it's because like people just like villains though. That's at the end of the day, people like villains. Like you like Surf. He done messed up so many battles that was supposed to be crazy. Him and Verb, him and Suge, him
Him and
and Rex.
Iron.
I could keep going, right? But yet
Yeah.
and still, he's one of the most beloved battlers in the
Mm-hmm.
and he will give you some classic moments. He has a lot of classic moments. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you that press nine. He'll give you the that nigga told Geechi, you when you die, you either rest in peace or become a battle bar. That was fucking crazy to me.
Oh, that's fucking
Like
crazy.
Surf. But what I'm saying is, niggas like villains. I don't think I ever was the villain. I was never like the villain image.
Never had to be.
Twerk,
Mm-hmm.
Twerk is like he's like the anti-hero.
He like they like an antichrist. That nigga is the antichrist of battle rap. He came to destroy this shit. Oh,
That nigga, nigga said Twerk the Antichrist.
Yo,
bro. Yo,
but
but
definitely, I want to give Danny his flowers.
That's a bar. I need to put that in my third round or some shit. Like nigga, you the Antichrist.
yo, no, what the fuck happened, yo?
Hey, but aside from me and Twerk, I feel like okay, real quick before we Saga and Beat I'm telling y'all now,
Yeah.
this I think what Saga and Beat finna do on that roof is gonna be something to last forever.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And I think it's gonna be a gem for the culture, for the history of the culture. Battle rap is going to get something very special from
yeah,
Saga and Beat.
Yeah.
yeah, yep,
Mm.
yeah.
Please do. I know me and Twerk is like the one people want to see, but from a substance and content and the lyricism wise, nigga,
Yes.
Saga and Beat is really about to be something y'all can behold forever.
Hey,
Geechi
let
I'm
me ask
and
y'all
telling,
a
Hell
question.
I'm
yeah.
Geechi and
calling
Chilla.
it now.
Do y'all think that this is the opposite side of the fence? Twerk, Beat Out is the opposite side of the fence. Like they both had their struggles, came back to this point where they considered, two of the best MCs out right now. They really putting in work. They going crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe they not the total fan favorites at this point, but they definitely up there right now as far as the fans is
You talking about
concerned.
Saga and Beat?
They might just be the opposite side.
Oh, Twerk. I
Might
see what you're
be.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah, in some ways. I think it's still a big difference though.
what's up with Chilla and Geechi, man?
I ain't gonna hold you. This is what I say. I think Chilla's gonna win the battle, but I'm gonna have Geechi winning. I think personally, I'm gonna have Geechi winning over preference, but Chilla's bars I think is gonna be so layered that
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be impossible not to give him the win from all the shit
But
he gonna be
don't you
saying.
but don't you think Geechi? Okay, I talked to my wife about it. She said she had Chilla winning,
Mm-hmm.
I had
and
to.
she from the West. Now my thing is Geechi nullifies lyricism. He nullifies the lyrics with that real straight to the point
Right.
talk. Cause he be saying some bone chilling shit, man. And that kind of resonates more than a slick, clever punchline or a scheme.
Yeah. Nah, you
That
absolutely right,
nigga said, I'm
100%.
from Crib Street, Big Heat. Shoot your pregnant baby mother. The baby gonna come out 7 ounces and 6 feet.
Oh my, damn. Geechi be going crazy.
Nah,
That nigga
yo.
Geechi said,
Yo.
that nigga said, presence, your presence was something that was a, what did he say? He said a closed casket was a no-show.
Yeah. When he was comparing the streets to battle rap.
Bruh.
That was crazy.
That was against
Yeah.
Jar.
That nigga Geechi
No,
cut
this
from
nigga,
something
I'm
different,
just
bro.
saying,
You
like
cannot play with
sometimes
him.
that's straight to the. Okay, for example, well, I ain't gonna use JC and Suge because Suge didn't bring the Suge that we wanted to see. But sometimes I'm gonna use Suge versus Mike P on Volume 1, I
We
believe.
talked about that earlier. Yup.
The lyricists can still lose if a nigga just giving you that straight to the point, raw, grimy street rap.
Yeah. That's true.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? And that's why I try. That's why I mix it. That's why I mix it. I don't just be all bar punch. I be talking some real street shit and philosophical shit too. But Chilla and Geechi, that's a sleeper right there. I think I don't know. That's gonna be crazy.
Mike P and T Top.
I got T-Top off rip, man. Cause I just feel like he's like one of the. If he not okay, if Mook is the angle god, if Mook is the number one angle, and he don't even battle that much, but he's for years been touted as one of the top anglers, like him, Real Deal, Roan, maybe Pat Stay. These guys are like the top dudes in the world at angle. T-Top probably is in that number 2 spot.
Yeah.
After Mook.
I think Mike's climbing the ranks though, as far as
No,
angle.
he's definitely climbing up.
Yeah.
You see his angle versus me.
Yeah. We talked about earlier. B-Dot's also real good at angles. He's climbing the ranks.
Oh my God, B-Dot. Oh my God.
He start talking to you, boy. That shit start hurting.
I ain't
Start
listen, man.
Standing in front of him, bro. I be like, yo, this shit is cutting deep, boy. He cutting your skin off your body.
He filleting niggas up there, man.
Yeah,
fact.
being surgical up there.
I don't see like I say me and Twerk. I don't know if it's just like so much of an angle heavy battle, even though I got a couple angle bars, but it's still more of a rap contest. It's still more of a bar fest with like me and Twerk.
Yeah.
But B-Dot and Saga got a lot of shit that they gotta talk about and that they finna talk about.
It's
you know
been
what I'm saying?
brewing.
And I'm just from hearing this nigga B-Dot round, it made me want to throw all my fucking raps away and start over, man.
Damn.
He be having so many gems in his material,
round
man.
for Saga is monumental. I'ma just say that, bro.
I'm ready for all these battles.
I could go as far as to say it's the best round you ever wrote. I can say that.
Damn.
I'm ready for that.
And a lot of people were worried because he already had that, a similar conversation with Loso, Christianity and stuff.
Nah, I can't speak. I can't speak on his round. I can't give nothing away. But I'm just saying it's the best round he ever wrote. His first. I ain't heard 2 and 3 yet, but the first is the best shit he ever wrote, man. It made me say, okay, I gotta really step up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really, really go to a level now. Because this shit that this nigga talking, I want to be like that nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to be like Mike.
Hey, real quick, Danny, I got to give you this one. Somebody in the comments said you also said Cassidy ready for good.
Okay, I explained that. I already
definitely said that.
Let's run it back. Hold on, let me run it back because I already explained it. Cassidy called me I think it was 30 days before the battle. He called me 30 days before the battle. He was already like done, and he said he had like 6 rounds, right?
Yeah.
He spit me 2 crazy rounds. They was crazy. Then on the Thursday, because the battle took place Saturday. On Thursday before the battle, 2 days before the battle, he spit completely different rounds. And I wanted to tell him, nah, you need to just stick with the first ones you had. But I knew as a writer, that close to the battle, it's kind of hard to like memorize the other ones already. I don't know if he had them memorized or not, but I didn't say nothing. I just let him rock. Cause I wanted to tell him like, nah, bro, don't use those.
I'll say this, D.
So
I've been in that position before. Like I've heard rounds from a lot of people, yo, and I jumped on Twitter like, yo, the shit this nigga got right now, and niggas is like, yo, man, that shit was not that crazy, bro. And I'm like,
Hey, we heard.
The thing is, I did the Uncle Raw interview, and I say, yo, Cassidy got some shit for art. I got Cassidy with it. And then Cassidy turned around and, you know,
it sounds
he
different
turned around
when
and
they rap
spit
on the phone.
some
That's
shit.
why. When you're on a big stage, it sounds different sometimes.
Yeah, but not only that, he switched a lot of the shit out because he said he had 6 rounds. So I don't know if he was like pulling shit from this round and putting it right there, doing things of that nature. It had me looking crazy. So, nigga, like I said, I know bars. I'm the
like
bar god, my nigga. I'm not letting no bullshit bars. You know what I mean? Like, I be calling these niggas out when they reaching and saying some shit that I heard before. I heard it a million times, or I heard it this variation. Oh, you said it different than he did, but it's still the same source material. So I know this bar shit inside and out.
I know me and Ben heard Jerry West round before he rapped against Nitty.
Right.
And as fire as it sounded right, it still was fire, but it just didn't resonate like it did.
It didn't
with,
resonate.
just
I know what you're saying. And speaking of Nitty, to segue off of that, look, damn, I guess we all got Nitty beating Franchise, but Franchise is a fighter, man. Let's give him that. He's a fighter.
I think Franchise can get 1 round.
He could.
He could sneak out.
Let's hope he can get 2.
Nah, that's not happening.
He's not pulling an upset, huh?
That's not an upset, bro. I'm sorry.
Franchise gonna kill us.
Danny, man, we appreciate you pulling up, man, chopping it up with us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shit, man. We tuned in.
Hey, real quick, I need to know who y'all got, JC or EK.
I got EK.
I got JC.
Yeah, me and Freddie got EK. Fat Boy got JC.
Yep. In depth about that one. I just biasly want to go for EK anyway, just because it's the West. Like we said, we all got on the phone. Me beat out EK. We like, yo, this our roof. You know what I'm saying? Like this is our roof. These niggas is trying to come to our house. Like nigga, this is our roof. We ain't letting these niggas come out here and beat us.
Right.
And,
I gotta tell you this before you go, bro. Hey, I've been telling niggas this for probably about a year and a half now. It might be 2 whole years now. The culture is gonna miss you whenever you decide to hang it up, bro. They give you a lot of heat.
Man.
They really give you a lot of heat. They talk shit about you, but
appreciate
you. But you've been an elite battle rapper for a long time. You gave us classics. You really been fucking niggas up, and you don't quit on us, yo. We appreciate everything you do on that stage. That's real.
Appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
I'm gonna pull up. We gonna pull up again after the event. After y'all, y'all see the first one on Monday. It might be me and Twerk drop on that Monday. So I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, you know what's
we'll
crazy?
come back on here and we'll recap it.
Wait, hold on, real quick, y'all. Real quick for Fat Boy. We ain't even talk about it either. We forgot, Jerry West versus B Magic is battling on the roof too.
Oh shit! Right.
Jerry West about to clean Magic up.
I got Jerry West running away with it.
Facts.
He about to run him out the gym.
I got Jerry
running B Magic out of here.
But then again, Jerry West is more like he plays off the crowd a lot too.
He's creative though. He's super creative.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
You see what he did in the video battle. He was still able to get creative, do some shit that would have been crazy on the stage.
I don't know, man. I can't go against B Magic, man. Especially he kind of back. He's kind of back.
That's what I
said. Jerry, when you put Jerry, I mean, Jerry has been tested against like Rum Nitty, the best puncher in the world. He didn't win, But he got a round. He got the third round.
Danny,
didn't
do this for
die.
me, Danny. I know you and Magic to be writer's block. Please tell Magic to write a little bit longer. He can't give us two slogans
Yeah, he can't be
round
doing
to
1
make
minute
his
round.
round.
Yeah, he can't give you a
He
1
got to
minute round
write.
like you did.
I'm
I'll hit
glad
him
to
up
see
today.
him back. I'm glad to see him back. He's still fire, but it's like he just don't write enough. He's doing 60-second rounds with 2-minute time limit. Come on, Magic.
Man, that battle gonna be fire though. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, with that being said, though, Danny, we appreciate you, man. We're gonna see you on
For
Twitter.
sure, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for sure.
You're ready. You're ready.
Appreciate y'all.
Later, Danny.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, y'all. There y'all have it. We appreciate everybody being tuned in with us. About to be a long ass fucking episode I gotta drop on YouTube. I'm about to drop it right now in case y'all missed the beginning part when we did the predictions, or y'all missed the first part of Danny's interview. I'm about to drop all that right now. We appreciate y'all joining the New Era podcast.
We might have to do another one. We didn't talk about the 2-on-2.
Yeah, we going whatchamacallit. We're gonna get to that later. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure that out, like whether it's today, later on, or a different day. We're gonna get to those battles as well. But you already know, man. New Ever Podcast. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that other good shit. We appreciate all of y'all. We out of here.
Stay safe.